Hey guys, welcome to another video. On this episode, I'll be showing you the stocks that I added to my Robinhood portfolio and the amount of money I put into my M1 Finance portfolio this week. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Romel, and on this channel we talk about all things related to finance, investing, and building wealth. We discuss mindsets, strategies, techniques, and resources that you can implement on your journey to build wealth. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. We produce new content every Tuesday and Thursday. Alright guys, if you've been following along, you know that I give you weekly updates to show you how much money I'm putting into each of my portfolios. I'm a big proponent of dollar cost averaging, and these videos help to reinforce that concept. Dollar cost averaging is buying shares at different intervals, so that way you don't have to time the market. It takes all of the emotion out of investing and helps you just really get into a set schedule. One of the stocks that I talk about most often is SPHD. SPHD is one of my favorite ETFs, and it has a fairly high dividend yield. If you've looked at a lot of my past videos, it's one of the stocks that I've been adding consistently to my portfolio. And so for this week, it shouldn't come as any surprise, but I'm adding another share of SPHD. Right now, SPHD is currently trading at $33.54. If I look at the 1 week chart, it's currently seeing a little bit of a decline. However, I'm not really interested in 1 week performance. Dollar cost averaging doesn't really take that into account. If we look at my actual position, I have around 17 shares of SPHD in my Robinhood portfolio. My average cost is $32.50. My total return is $17.68. That's largely in part because I've been dollar cost averaging for a while, and like I said, it takes a lot of the volatility and risk out of it because you're buying the share at different prices. Also, a little bit about this stock. The current dividend yield is 5.47%, which is relatively high, especially for a stable monthly dividend issuing stock. The next ETF or stock that I'm adding to my portfolio is another one I've been talking about for a long time, and this is SPYD. SPYD is currently trading at $28.38. If we look at the 1 week chart, it's showing similar performance to SPHD. However, honestly, I don't really look at the performance of it because I'm dollar cost averaging. I just add it to my portfolio. Some of the things that I could say about this is that I have 17 shares of it. My current market value is $487.41. The average cost I paid for this is $27.15, and my total return is $21.12. As you could see, I'm seeing a pretty good return at 4.5%. And this is all in part to dollar cost averaging. I'm not really looking at news regarding these stocks because I just keep it simple, invest on a recurring basis, and that's basically it. The next company I'd like to talk about is one that I added to my portfolio last week, and that's everyone's favorite communications stock, AT&T. AT&T is currently trading at $29.57. and I have 5 shares of it in my portfolio. Unlike the other two, I probably bought AT&T at a pretty high price because my total return on it is negative $2.61, which means that I lost a little bit of money, but I'm not taking the money out. So, one of the things about investing is that when you take out your stocks or when you sell your stocks, you lock in those losses. Because I'm dollar cost averaging and because I'm a long-term investor, I just let the money, or I keep the shares in my portfolio. I'm not looking to sell it at any point, at least not right now. So because I'm seeing a $2.61 negative return right now, that doesn't mean that at the time I sell it, I'll be seeing a negative as well. As far as dividend yield goes, this is one of the higher dividend yielding stocks, which is why everyone loves it. And if you don't know, AT&T is actually Dividend Aristocrat, which is companies that have shown over time, I think over 25 years, consistent dividend issuance to their customers and also consistent dividend increases. One of the things I like to do when I buy stocks is track my metrics and portfolio increases behind it. One of the free sites I use is trackyourdividends.com. If you haven't seen or don't know what it is, I'll leave a link in the video description to trackyourdividends.com. But just a quick summary about trackyourdividends.com. It's a free dividend tracker that's online. You don't have to pay for it. I've actually used Simply Safe Dividends before. However, although it does look a lot more polished and I think there's a lot more features with it, I didn't like that you had to pay after your 2-week trial expired. So trackyourdividends.com is a nice alternative to that. All right, so regarding annual income and dividends, currently I'm seeing that with SPHD, I have an annual income of $28.93. With SPYD, I currently have an annual income of $29.02. And with AT&T, I have $10.40. With all three of those stocks, I have a current goal of getting 60 shares of SPHD and SPYD. For AT&T, I have a current goal of having at least around 50 shares of that company in my portfolio. Why, you ask? Well, the reason is because my annual income target. Because these are great dividend issuing stocks, these stocks are in my portfolio to add recurring income. These are not growth stocks that I'm looking to see huge returns on, such as like Tesla or some of the technology-based stocks. These are stocks that I know are stable and that are going to issue dividends on a recurring basis. The reason I chose 60 shares for both SPHD and SPYD is because at that amount, based on the current price, I'll see around $100 of annual income. That's really why I chose those shares. Also, for AT&T, at around 50 shares, I'll also see around $100 of annual income. Those are the type of metrics I'm looking at. Again, these are relatively safe dividend issuing stocks. However, like everything else, you have to do your own research before buying stocks and really thinking about your investing strategy. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm doing these videos because I like it and for your entertainment. All right, guys, I think what I'd like to end this video with is a question that I received on YouTube regarding some of my hobbies. If you looked at one of my other videos, I told you guys that I'm a big proponent of Muay Thai, which is Thai boxing. I've been doing that for about 2 years. And I got a question recently on one of my comments asking if I have any other hobbies. When I was in architecture school, I bought a 3D printer. And, you know, with 3D printing, it's really cool because you can make a lot of things, right? I think the key behind 3D printing is having the skills to be able to design what you want to build. One of my other hobbies and passions is 3D printing. However, with the type of technology we have, it does take a long time to actually design and print. So I haven't done it that often, but I do like to 3D print. Alright guys, that's all I have for this video. Hope you guys liked it. I'm trying to stay true and consistent to my, preaching about dollar cost averaging. And so although it might get super repetitive, a lot of the stock investments I make aren't super sexy. It's just very fundamental, very foundational. It's dollar cost averaging at its simplest. Actually, I also meant to tell you guys how much I put into M1 Finance. With M1 Finance, if you looked at my video last week, I put $100. This week, it's nothing new. It's consistency. I put another $100 into it. Probably this week, you'll see an M1 Finance monthly recap. It's a series I've been doing to show you guys how my portfolio has been doing. If you haven't taken a look at that, take a look at my June recap. I'll leave a link in the description as well for you guys to check it out. Let me know what type of stock investments you guys are buying. Also, let me know some of the metrics that you guys think about when investing in stocks. Are you looking at how much annual income your stocks are giving you, or are you guys more growth investors? Also, tell me a little bit about what type of passions you guys have other than stocks. I love all the engagement. I love connecting with you guys. And this is more of a passion project of mine. Financial literacy and education is cool, but also I like hearing about all of your thoughts, experiences, and ideas. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. Thanks for staying till the end of the video. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you're looking to follow me on other social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, I'll leave links as well in the description down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.